Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy Policy707 coming at you with another video. In this episode, guys, we're going to be doing a Stan Lee tribute. As you all heard, the sad news that Stan Lee has passed November 12th, 2018. He was 95 years old. The visionary, the legendary Stan the Man Lee is no longer of this earth. You know, guys, as tough and difficult as it is, and I think we all grieve in our own different ways. Um, some of us had the opportunity to actually meet him in person, and some just only know him as the co-founder of Marvel. Um, so Stan Lee meant a lot to all of us as comic collectors, um, as fans of Marvel characters. But you know, just to begin with my story, I've been collecting comics off and on since I was 7 years old. My older brother gave me my first comic, and I collected when I was young. Years go by, and I was on a hiatus from collecting. So backtrack in 2013, a good friend of mine named Hav, shout outs to my boy Hav, he gave me Amazing Spider-Man 700, and that actually was the book that brought me back into collecting. So here, 2013, I go to my first convention in years, which happens to be WonderCon 2013. And then I was just hooked after that, collecting comics, getting back into Marvel movies and whatnot. And I had the opportunity to meet Stan Lee for the first time ever in my life at Big Wow Comic Fest 2013 in San Jose. I didn't get anything signed by him, but I was there with friends and I saw him. You know, so I wasn't until 2015, a couple of years later, that I actually got to meet him first, and again actually, and finally get something signed by him. That was an amazing Hawaii Comic Con, and so we met at a convention over in Oahu, and it was such an amazing experience to because I actually got to speak to him for a little bit, and I got this book signed. Well, before I even get there, guys, in the background, as you see, there's a photo of myself. I'm in the middle behind Stan Lee. I'm joined with my friends Edwin on the right hand side and his brother, my other friend Kevin. And this was 2016 at Silicon Valley Comic Con, their first annual convention in San Jose, which used to be Big Wow. And so you can see Stan Lee's holding up the sketch that you see on the right hand side of Spidey and Carnage, drawn by Mark Bagley. And he went ahead and signed in gold at the bottom. Give you a little quick close up. This is definitely very dear to me. It's my Grail of Grails of all my original art. Quickly in the front, I'll show you guys Todd McFarlane. For those who haven't seen it yet, Rick Larson and Chris Marinian. Now, what people ask me why is Chris Marinian is he, believe it or not, guys, if you're aware of it or not, Chris Marinian was the first artist to ever draw Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. So, anyway, and I just want to share in this tribute, guys, some books that I've had the privilege and opportunity to get signed by Mr. Stan the Man Lee. And so, back into my story. Amazing Hawaii Comic Con 2016. I went for my birthday in September, and I got this book, New Mutants 98, the first Deadpool. Now this was during the time when Deadpool 1 was just coming out. So I got it signed by Rob Liefeld, co-creator of Deadpool, and Stan Lee. Now Stan Lee didn't necessarily write the story on this one. It was Fabian. I can't pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to even try. But Fabian and Rob did this book. But anything and everything that is Marvel, is Stan Lee. Stan Lee's the godfather of Marvel. So that's why I went ahead and had him sign it. And he signed it. And I asked him, I requested a huge signature, which he was really gracious enough to do for me. It's in gold, right there, bottom right corner. Like the biggest signature I've ever seen, personally, Stan Lee. So I'll back up a little bit so you guys can see it. Excuse me if there's any glare. So there's that, and I was glad to get the the Stan Lee label. And so, you know, seeing Stan Lee in 2013, saw him again in 2015, saw him again in 2016, and I was able to get on this signature op with some friends. This was signed in 2016, July. So the only year I missed of getting a SIG was 2013, 2014, but got 2015, 2016. This one here was done in 2016 as well. So I'll put that one there. And most recently, guys, in the final time I got to meet Stan Lee was earlier this year, April 7th, 2018. It was at Silicon Valley Comic Con, the 3rd annual convention, and I got my grail of first appearance of Punisher, May Spider-Man 29. I took my entire lifetime to get this book. You can check one of my previous videos when I actually reveal it, and I go into a little more depth detail about how I acquired it and how long, you know, like I gave a little short story of this book that I had an opportunity to get it once before. Anyway, there's a signature in the bottom left corner, and as you can see, you know, it's kind of signature. You can see the S and T, you know, there's the L, you know, signature. You could tell he was really, really tired. I remember seeing him so tired. But I remember he looked up to me, and I said to him, my last words to Stan Lee was, "Thanks for everything, Stan. Really appreciate it." And he smiled at me. And that was the last time I saw him in person. So this book's very dear to me, because this was the last time I got to see Stan Lee in person. And he signed my grail. So 3 books are CGC, 1 is CBCS, and I'm gonna, this was an error. Actually, it was supposed to have been a Stan Lee label like those other 2 here, but it was an error by CGC, which I'll submit to them another time. But you know, yeah, guys, I mean, honestly, I can't believe it that he's gone, you know, but he actually still with us, you know what I'm saying, and in our hearts, and in our thoughts, so, and I want to share too before I wrap things up, guys, is this Stan Lee Funko Pop. It's from LA Kamikaze 2015. Here's the back, and you know, I have a couple. I have another one too, but I wish I was able to get more Stan Lee now. Their prices have skyrocketed, obviously, you know, on eBay for Stan Lee Funko Pops. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to take the time just to say thanks to Stan Lee for all that he's done for us, and I think we've all had our own separate experiences and stories and good times that we shared. So I think we've, you know, can all give our own personal accounts and, you know, share with each other how he meant to us, and what a great impact he's made to not only us as fans, as collectors, as a community of Marvel character lovers and moviegoers, but also, you know, to the world, because, you know, he touched everyone in his own way. So, but I just want to say, Stan, I know you're up there in paradise right now. I just want to give you thanks and just let you know that how much you meant to us, and we really appreciate everything that you've done for us. So, but yeah, so this is my tribute to Stan, the man Lee. And thanks, guys, for tuning in. And do me a favor, guys, just hit that like button, you know, and leave a comment. Share something that, you know, experience that you've had with Stan Lee at either a convention or a public signing, wherever that may be. Definitely leave a comment below, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look at this video. And anyway, guys, this is Policy 707 signing off, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Take care, and thank you, and God bless.